It's because you're wrong.
Cam man getting mad about his Denver Broncos.
No, you're just
shaking
so...
your head. I've got so many dirty looks.
No,
You're just so blatantly wrong.
You know how to do your picks against the spread? You don't know shit about judging teams in the top
Really?
10.
Well,
Sorry.
considering how my picks go, I think I do have a good judgment.
You just know who's going to win.
I'm second in pick'ems.
No, you know who's
I'm second in pick'ems, and I'm 8-2 in
By
one
one
picks.
game, shut up. All right, and if I didn't know Bradford wasn't playing, I wouldn't have picked the Vikings.
Well,
just shut up.
If we're really gonna tout the pick'ems.
Oh, Cam's at number 1. There goes Cam, number 1.
By the way, I will say this, Josh. You don't judge a team based on if you put them on a neutral field. You judge them on what they've done. It's the same thing as college football. It's why Knocker said Penn State could slide ahead of SC because SC didn't play well against Texas.
And Penn State's
you
taking
judge
care of
them
business.
on. Yeah, you can't play this hypothetical what if game. It's who you've played, who you've beaten, how you've beaten.
Kim, but you're mistaken. It's my show. I can play any hypothetical game that I want.
Whatever. You can be on ESPN then with Stephen A. Smith.
All I can say is who's wearing fucking orange this week?
Yeah.
Fuck you. All right, let's get into it. Pigskin Pick'em, baby. Here we go. Oh, yeah, slap. Why don't you go slap dicks with each other outside, huh?
We might later.
We can play swords.
No, that happened in Denver on Sunday.
Oh, God. You just don't know when to quit, do you, kid?
No, but the Cowboys do.
Ezekiel Elliott quit.
Y'all can suck my fucking balls, man. You know what? I'm going to just bring it out for you guys. There you go.
Tell him to suck my balls.
That's right.
I'm sorry.
Knocker, remember that clip? That you got that for me. You're like, Josh, you got to check out this Jimmy Kimmel skit. It was from like 5 years ago, the Halloween candy. Is that what it was?
No, it was Christmas.
Oh, Christmas, where they got like a rotten apple or something.
Yeah.
And then mom tells me, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel told me to film this. Well, tell Jimmy Kimmel to suck my balls.
Honestly,
straight out 6-year-old or something.
that with Christmas and the Halloween candy is some of the best late
so
night
good.
television skits I've ever seen.
That is one of the
Absolutely.
that feature.
No
He has
doubt
and
about
making
it.
all those kids cry. It's
Absolutely,
so funny.
fantastic.
It is, man. All
What
right,
a
now
little brat.
here we go. Pigskin Pick'ems, baby. We got a new week. We've got the board up here. We got again. Cam is in first place here on the board.
Wow, 2 weeks in a row.
Is that C Money? Is that what your name is?
Yep.
You got the guru up there. Irish. I don't know how you're doing it, Irish. You drunk ass bastard.
Right.
I don't know how you're up in third place right now. We've got the clam tacklers. Is that one of them? Gotta love
Very
the clam
nice,
tacklers.
the clam
if I don't
tacklers.
win, I root for the clam tacklers.
So
whoever
am
that
I.
is.
I like that.
And then Knocker, you're right behind me there, but
I'm right
Knocker's
there.
right there. So yeah, we're all bunched up right there. Some guy had 15 though. Shout out to
Big Kahuna is a name too.
I see a 14 up there, and somebody also
who's
had
this
a
15?
15.
Cam, I can't see. What's that name? Right there.
Wildcats.
The Wildcats, man. You went from 8 wins to 15 in week 2. Jumping
Wildcats,
up
and then the clam tacklers at 14.
Is Lady Dragon not
there.
playing
You
this
said
year?
to my wife, dude. I don't know if Lady Dragons. I haven't seen her name or not.
Yeah, well,
I'm
okay.
not sure.
Maybe she switched to Big Kahuna.
All right, Knock. We've got a Thursday night football game, and
And a barn burner.
It's going to be a low-scoring affair. Here we go.
Rams versus 49ers.
God.
Did you hear that? Rams versus 49ers.
This
Cam.
isn't the blackout game of the week.
No,
Right?
the blackout game deserves to be blackout this week. Have you
Hey,
looked at the
how-
games? Come on, Cam.
Oh, yeah.
Cam.
Oh, yeah.
Cam, do me a favor and see if you can pull up Cooper Cup's stats.
I got
I'm
you.
calling him C Cup now.
You call him C. Easy, Josh.
That's my name for him now.
He
He's
has
C
the-
Cup. He had another couple of great catches this week.
He has 7 receptions for 109 yards with a 15.6 average. Long of 28 is his longest catch, and 1
man.
TD.
Not
Wow,
bad for
guys.
2 games. Not
No,
bad
that's
for a
all
rookie.
right.
Not bad. No, it's a good. I picked him up in a couple of these to stash on my bench just in case. You know, I need to use them on a bye week.
Be that
But,
Wes Welker, man.
Rams versus
gonna
49ers
be.
here, Knocker, to start off Thursday night football.
Barn burner, baby.
It's going to be a barn burner if I've ever heard of one. The spread in this one right now, let me get to it. No,
Don't touch this
Give
game.
me your guess.
Pick him.
Give me your guess because you haven't seen it yet.
It's going to be the Rams minus 1.5.
Rams minus 1.5. Cam, you have not looked either. What
I
do
think
you
the
got
Rams
here?
have to be favored.
I like to see. You know, we should keep tally between you two.
Rams 3.
Rams minus 3.
Yeah.
Rams minus 2.5. We got to give it to Cam on that one.
Whoa, what do you
said
mean?
even. You said to pick 'em.
No, I said 1.5. I said pick them, then I changed it. No,
He's
the Rams are
closer
going
by
to be
half a
favored.
point.
Are we going?
Excuse me, $4,000 effing dollars a month.
He said 3. It's 2.5, and you said 1.5. That's 1 for you and a half a point for him. Difference.
Are we?
Yeah, what? I did
You
go to
said
private
it.
school.
No, you said it was 3.
No,
you said the spread,
his
and you
guess was
said
3.
it was 3.
No, I said it was 2.5.
He said it was 2.5. I
Yes,
said that
knockers.
it was 3.
You
Let me
back
keep
the
drinking,
fuck off.
okay?
Yeah,
if
you
it was
keep
if it was
drinking.
the Price is Right, I would not win my showcase.
Knocker,
I would
can
be
you
over.
give it-
Because
you
you
have
were
a pen?
over.
You have a pen? Give it to Cam a point. I want to see who wins at the end of this. I'm going to really keep you guys so you can get these better.
It's
So Cam's got
it,
1.
It's got to be by a field goal.
Yeah, so Cam, okay, so the Niners getting a field goal here, basically 2.5 points.
Yeah.
Rams on the road here, 1-1 against the Niners. Looked pretty decent against the Seahawks. I don't know how bad the Seahawks offensive
No,
line
the
is.
Seahawks offense.
It's a
I mean,
typical NFC West game now.
Knocker, it's
That's what the scores
The
are.
over-under's at 40. I'm taking the under on that. I don't care. That's a low number. I'm still taking the under on the 40,
This is
man.
a 10-9 game all over.
What are you
at
taking this?
13-10.
I'm going to take I'm going to go with the Rams. I think they're just more of a complete team than the Niners here, Knocker, especially on the offensive side of the ball. I think the defenses kind of are about the same on both sides. Niners can play some defense, especially at home. But the Rams, I think they got a little bit too much with Gurley. Like you say, Cooper Cup, Pooper Scooper, whatever his name is. C Cup. I like C Cup.
The Rams-
I like C Cup, Knock.
The Rams
You should
win
get his
that.
number with jersey with C Cup.
C Cup. That's who he is now. He's C Cup.
So, yeah, I'm going Rams.
The Rams win that game last week if Robert Woods from USC doesn't take 2 absolutely the dumbest penalties I have ever seen a receiver take in a crucial moment of a game. Not 1 time, but 2 times. The Rams win that game if he doesn't do those stupid-ass things. The Rams are evolving. The 49ers are treading water. It's going to be an ugly game, but the Rams are going to win.
Rams going to win. And you're going to take them with the spread, too? Just for all the bettors out there, what do you think?
To cover the 2.5?
Yeah.
Yes.
Win by field goal. Cam?
Rams are going to cover the 2.5. I'll take the under as well because it's a Thursday night game. I think if it was maybe a Sunday game and maybe in LA, that it could go over. But I will take the under on this. This game is really going to be
So
that
we're all
ugly.
on the Rams then.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's on the Rams.
ugly.
Okay.
It's going to be very ugly.
It's gonna be
If
an
you
ugly-
have anybody in this game for fantasy, you should probably
I mean,
think
you got
about
to start
sitting
early.
them.
You got to start early.
I don't know. I don't know if Gurley. I don't know what your team is.
Right, but
If you have a deep running backs, I would think about benching Gurley this
yeah, there
week.
might be a that you might maybe start Lamar Miller. I think it's what is it? Patriots and Texans. I mean, Lamar Miller's kind
Yes.
of that bench player. I would
Yeah.
start Lamar Miller against that Patriots defense over. But this game is going to be another one, Knocker. It's going to be an ugly football game. Here we go.
Ravens versus Jaguars.
Ugh.
Oh, the Jags just, man, they look great in week 1. Week 2, Blake Bortles can't help himself, turn the ball over left and right. The Ravens defense is legit, man. I picked them up last week. They got me some points. The offense still suspect at times. Terrence West, he got a touchdown last week, so he helped
But
fantasy
you know who
owners
looked
there.
really good was Buck Allen.
Buck Allen did look good.
Very good
I think
pickup.
they're gonna, they're
Another
gonna.
Trojan.
Yep. And this one here, Knocker, what do you got the spread? Ravens, Jacksonville, early game here.
Ravens at Jacksonville.
Ravens at Jacksonville here. Ravens 2-0, Jags 1-1.
I'm going to go the Ravens -5.
God, he just reads my mind. I want to go Ravens 4.5.
Ravens -4. Cam gets another one. He steals it, baby. He's 2-0.
4.5 was
Oh,
what
it's
I was
like,
thinking.
It's like Price is Right. $1, Bob. $1. Go on. All right.
No,
Knock.
even before you said that, I was thinking, man,
Yeah,
4.5.
I was
sounds
thinking
about
4
right.
before I
Yep.
said 5, I swear. I was.
So -4 on the road here, Knock. Jags at home. I'm going to take the Ravens here, especially because the defense. I feel like Bortles just can't be trusted. I don't care if he's at home. The guy's a turnover machine. Jags defense, though, is pretty good. I like the Jags defense. They got some good players, but I like the Ravens here in an ugly affair once again, Knocker. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take them to beat the spread as well. I think they get done by 6 or 7 points here. I'm looking at like a 20 to 13 type of game here, 20, somewhere right around there. I'm going to go with the Ravens for my pick'ems and I go against the spread.
I'm going to agree.
You gonna agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the same thing.
Take the same thing.
I would probably say the Ravens might get in the mid-20s.
Okay.
It's just one of these things where, doesn't Blake Bortles look like the new Ryan Tannehill?
Oh, so
And
terrible.
just like he had so much promise, and it's just like he just keeps turning the ball over and he can't deliver.
Yep.
They're another team that needs to think about moving on.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. They should
Agreed.
have moved on I think a year
Yeah,
ago. I think
they're-
after
it's
last year, they should have moved on.
Too much.
But here we go, Knocker. This is definitely the blackout game of the week.
You better have the ticket. 'Cause it's the blackout game of the week. Browns versus Colts.
I already know who's favored in this game.
There is no way that you're playing. Are you playing anyone in this game, Cam, fantasy-wise? Is there anyone on the Browns you're going to throw out there? Are you playing Doyle for the Indy?
I would, you know what? I would think about playing Isaiah Crowell because he's going to get a lot of touches this game.
Okay.
And I don't think Deshaun Kaiser would be terrible. I'm in a 2-quarterback league where I picked Dak Prescott, and then I came back around and I had nobody else to pick, so I have Deshaun Kaiser's hidden away. He might not be a terrible pick this week.
It might not be a terrible pick. What do you think the spread is, fellas? Here we go. Knocker. Browns at the Colts.
Armageddon.
0-2.
The doomsday clock just moved forward another tick.
Okay.
Because the Browns are a roadie favorite for the first time in 20 years. The Browns are going to be favored by 2 points.
Cam?
The Browns are the favored for the first time since 2015. They were not favored at all last year. The Browns are a 2.5-point favorite, I believe.
Knocker gets this one. Browns -1, baby. Browns minus one.
-1?
Yeah.
When was the last time the Browns were favored on the road?
Yeah, that's a long time
it's a
ago.
long
Jim Brown was probably still playing for the Browns.
You don't think in the Vinny
no.
Testaverde days?
No, they were.
Favored?
I'm just kidding. But it's been a long-ass time since they were favored on the road.
God, you know what? That would be a great bar question if you go around Cleveland, Ohio. When's the last time the Browns have been favored on the road?
Yep. Well, what are you going to
That's
go
a
with this
beer
one,
money
Knocker?
question.
Browns, like he said, the kid from Ohio State's going to be starting for the Colts here. Give me his name, Cam. For the Colts quarterback, the guy at Ohio State. Come on, Knock.
Wasn't
Black
Jacoby
quarterback.
Brissett
Yeah,
starting?
Jacoby Brissett. The guy came over from New England. Going to be starting for
Got
the
you.
Colts in this one. Browns on the road here, Knocker. Again, favored by 1.
I like the Browns.
I'm going to take the Brownies in this one, too, man. They always give you a fight.
They come out
They
and play.
do. They come out and play, and I think against 2 rookie quarterbacks, damn, it's going to be a slop-ass game.
Yes.
But I'm going to take the Browns. I'll take them because they're only favored by 1. I'll take them to cover as well.
I'm
Going same thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Cam?
Hugh Jackson's going to get a win, man.
I know
He's
he
gonna
is.
do
He
it.
deserves
baby.
it, baby. He
You know what?
deserves it.
And you know what I will say? Through the first 2 weeks, Hugh Jackson looks like a very good coach. For how depleted this team is, and they have a rookie
Couldn't agree with you
quarterback,
more.
I think he looks like a great coach. They're going in a great
The mark
direction.
of a good coach is, does your team show up?
Up every
Yeah.
Do they play hard on every snap?
Yep.
Are they chest bumping?
Yep.
Are they excited to be on the field? Win or lose, are they excited to be there? And are they playing for each other? And every time you watch the Browns, they play for 60 minutes.
Yep.
They may not be good, but they play for 60 minutes, and I think that's impressive at this point. Now, he doesn't draft all the players. There's all kinds of other shit going on. But with what he has, at least he has them playing.
I will say that I liked their draft last year, and
Yes.
I guarantee that I think they have 11 or 12 picks this year. They might have another great draft.
Right? Yeah.
They're
They've
going
stocked up well.
They're going in the right direction, especially
Yes,
with the Steelers and the Ravens getting older.
I'm going to
So,
make my picks up here so you guys can see that I am not changing any of my picks here, Knocker. Okay? And what we just picked?
Oh.
We just picked the
Brownies.
Brownies.
Yes.
Where's that
Everybody's
here?
going Brownies.
Where is that at? I can't see the... Oh,
Right
here.
there.
Okay, there we go. All right, Knocker, next game up. Man, Cam, kind of with you on this team here. One of them here. Here we go.
Giants versus Eagles.
I do think the Eagles are a very underrated team, Cam, and I just think Carson Wentz is the real deal. I think he's a very good up-and-coming quarterback. I think the NFC East, especially with Dak, even Cousins, he's coming into his own a little bit with the Washington Redskins. The Giants here on the road, Knocker, after just getting embarrassed 2 weeks in a row on the road against the Eagles. Eagles almost pulled out that victory against Kansas City last week. That would have been huge.
He guessed first, so I'll guess first this time.
Okay,
I'll give you the chance to respond.
I like that. Way to play fair.
You should, based on your last pick, your last pick said, I believe the Browns are a 2.5-point favorite, which means you're looking somewhere and getting them from somewhere else.
No.
You're cheating.
I'm not cheating. I'm just saying, I would think that the Browns would be
That's
a
won
not
the last-
what you
you
said.
won the last
you
pick.
said,
You
I
won the last
believe
pick.
they're 2.5, which means you saw it somewhere.
Okay, the Browns I might have seen the stats on.
All right. Fess up, big boy.
All right.
That was the only one I've seen. I
Okay.
have not
And you
seen
won it anyway.
I'll believe
and
you.
you won it anyway.
I did.
You did. So you had 2 points for that. 2 points.
Yeah,
2
know
points.
what?
You know,
right.
you're
This
right.
is
Tie
cheating.
game. Tie game.
Cheater.
That's
Bronco cheater.
That's all right. I got this
If
one.
you ain't cheating, you ain't trying,
dude,
right?
Yeah. Might as well adopt the old
Knocker.
Ole Miss
Giants
strategy.
0-2 against the 1-1
Yes.
Eagles. What's the line?
I got it. 7.5. Fly Eagles fly at home.
Knocker.
Eagles are -9 at home.
Ooh. Knocker going high. -6 for the
That's
Eagles.
it?
Yeah, I know. I know, right? You'd think they'd be favored
That's it?
more, especially as these
Divisional-
two teams have played.
divisional game.
Divisional game, NFC East.
That's
They're
the
always
thing.
tight. Eagles at home.
The Giants aren't going to score.
I know. I'm
It's a
going
divisional game,
Knocker.
though.
Well, I'm going to say right now, Eagles and the spread. I
This
think
is
they
a
cover it, man.
17-3 game. This has
No, I think it's.
24
I think the Eagles dropped like
This
28
has
on this team.
24-6 written all over it.
28-17.
You know what? This is
There's no way they score 17 points.
I don't think they get
There's
the 20
not a
the Giants.
chance
Giants haven't
they
scored 20
score
points in, what, 2
17
years or
yeah.
something?
Sportscast VIP picks. This should be a lock of the week.
Put it up there. Okay, I'll put a little asterisk, but Cam's
This
lock of the
this
week.
should.
okay?
I mean, honestly, their
And
offense
you
has
hop on
been
it
terrible.
now because this spread's going to go
This
up.
is a Giants.
It'll go up to 8
This
or
is
9.
a Giants team that has 1 touchdown in 8 quarters.
Yeah, I agree. So we're all. I know it's pretty sad.
Jesus.
So we're all going.
When's what do they have? They've had like I think what is it 8 or 9 games now with like minus
Double-digit losses?
No, not double-digit losses. I think they haven't scored double digits in like 7 or 8 games.
Is that
straight.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And every other
it's-
team that's close is like 2.
This is a bad football team.
They're
Yeah.
really bad.
This is a bad football. The
Yeah.
Eagles absolutely crushed this team this week.
Yes. Okay. Well, we're all going with
Carson,
the Eagles
you know
here.
what?
We're sounding Eagles.
Carson Wentz. You know what? And you know who I think is starting to turn the corner for fantasy-wise? I don't know if he's a pickup or not. Had a touchdown last week, only 1 reception. Nelson Aguilar might be a deep find.
Okay,
in
there you go
fantasy
from
leagues.
Cam. Hey,
Another USC
Cam's
man.
been kicking some buttons in fantasy.
Right
so.
on.
All
They're
right,
all
Knocker.
over the place.
We got some divisional games, which you kind of like in football. I like when the divisions
Sure,
end up playing each
absolutely.
other. Here we go. This is like going to be an AFC East battle.
Dolphins versus Jets.
Dolphins, Jets,
Oh.
man. Somehow the Dolphins pulled it out. Your boy Jay Cutler looks happy, Knocker. Happy to be in
That's
there.
my boy right
My
there.
boy, Jay
slinging.
Slinging
it all over the
Slinging it
place.
all over the place like he used to do in college,
He
baby.
looks great in aqua.
He does.
Who doesn't?
He looks happier. Brings out his cheeks. Knocker, what do you think the spread is here? Dolphins 1-0 because they've only played 1 game. They're good, and they had that first week off because of hurricanes. And the Jets 0-2 getting shellacked by the Raiders.
This is at New York.
This is at New York, yes.
The Dolphins never play well against the Jets.
Yeah.
It's the Jets, though.
Never
It's the
play
Jets,
well.
though. Knock.
I think the Jets get their first win of the year.
Whoa.
I think the spread is the Dolphins -1 on the road, but I think the Jets are going to win the game.
I'm blown away.
Hold on, I'm blown away by 2 things.
Knocker,
One,
here's
that
some pot.
the Dolphins are only a 1-point favorite. I know the history behind it. Dolphins are only a 1-point favorite, and you picked the Jets to win this week.
Yeah.
I would say, I'm going to say 4 for the
You
Dolphins.
guys are way. It's -6 for
I
Miami.
would, you know,
Coming in, Knocker. I'm laughing at you, but I'm kind of thinking about it now.
no, don't.
It's
do
not
it.
as crazy.
Oh,
I'm
God.
going with the Dolphins, but it's not as crazy as we're all making Knocker out to be right now.
The Jets are going to win this game.
They're tanking though for Sam, so I don't know if they're going to.
After that muff punt yesterday.
Knocker, I can't though. I mean, I think it is possible, but it's just not going to happen. Dolphins are just too good of a team. They're a playoff team to me, and I think they beat the Jets by a touchdown. Yeah, Dolphins are a playoff team to me. I think they are.
I don't think that's crazy at all.
Thank you, Cam. See, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
They play
I
in
think
a weak-
the Dolphins
they play in a
cover,
weak
and I'm going to take it
division.
for my pick'ems. Knock, what do you got?
I'm going to
Oh,
take
you're going Jets
I'm
with the
taking the
upset,
Jets
right?
and the points, and I think they win straight up.
Okay. What do you got, Cam?
I think the Dolphins are going to win, but I think you should not touch this game
Okay. Cam's
because
not
of
betting on this one.
I don't like the divisional, and Knocker's right. The Dolphins don't play well against the Jets in New York.
Never.
Cam, this next game is going to be one of my locks, one of your locks of the week. Here we go.
Broncos
Oh, God.
versus Bills.
Broncos versus the Bills here, Knocker. Broncos 2-0. Bills are at 1-1 here after getting beat by the Panthers last week. Knock, what do you think the spread is coming into this one?
Wait, he went first.
Okay. Oh, you're right. You're right.
No, I go first. We'll switch it. I will give the Broncos a 5-point favorite.
Broncos are 6.5-point favorites on the road.
Got to give it to Cam. -3 is Denver Broncos. That's what I'm saying. Does Vegas know something? It's -3.
It's the Bills. They don't score points.
No, I know what I'm saying, though. You
But
would
it's
think that
it's
Denver
Buffalo.
would be...
No,
but it's early in the season.
It's early.
I think
There's
it's
no
one, I think
weather
this is one of my
involved here.
locks. Cam, I think this is my lock of the week, man. Denver
-3.
That defense is going to shut. All they have is McCoy.
You know
That's
what?
all they have, and a busted receiver that they got from Philadelphia.
Denver has a better defense than the Panthers do, and Buffalo didn't do shit.
You know what?
against
You know
them.
what? This
Right, Knocker.
this reminds me of when Denver
Taking
went,
Broncos and the spread. Just my pick.
when
right
Denver
there.
went to Tampa Bay last year, and they just absolutely just beat the hell out of them. And Tampa Bay didn't have anything clicking, and Mike Evans was out. I think you're right. Probably Broncos big.
Broncos big here. Knocker, you can go with them, cover the spread as well.
Yes, sir.
Got a sweep
What's
there.
the over/under on that as
The
well?
over-under, let me check right here. I have it.
So if it's low, I'd go over.
The over-under is at 40.5.
I was going to say 39.
Yeah, it's going to be right there. I just have a feeling
Because
that the Broncos
Buffalo,
are going to get in the 20s, so the Broncos can score.
Buffalo's not going to score more than
You're
10
right.
points
I think
in
it's
this
going to be
game.
like a 27-6 or 9 game, something
Buffalo's
like that.
going to get 10 points
It's going to get in the
this game.
mid-30s. You're going to
Yeah,
get
if
that
the
36
Broncos
range.
if the Broncos don't put on another.
No, they put it to
offensive
this way.
performance.
There's going to be more scoring in the bathroom stalls
Yeah, Bill's Mafia is going
than
to
the
be doing
Bills
cocaine and
score on the
blowjobs.
field.
You know what? I really
So
wanted.
good, Knocker.
I really wanted to go to this game so bad. If there was one road game that I want to go with the
Oh, to go
Broncos,
hang out with Bill's Mafia fans, dude.
those fans are the
They're
greatest,
the greatest.
fans.
They are.
They're
I love
awesome.
them. I love them. I really do. Bill's Mafia, you have all of our love on the Sportscast,
Absolutely.
man. All right, Knox.
Legendary status.
They are legendary status. All right, Knock. This next game, I don't know what to think of this game because one of these teams is really bad.
Saints
That one.
versus Panthers.
My number 10 team, guys, they're going to go 3-0 after this week. Panthers at home against the Saints. I don't care if they have Greg Olsen or not. The Saints can't stop anybody on defense. They are bad. I mean, they are bad. And this is where Cam lights it up. Calvin Benjamin going to get his points this week. I'm telling you, McCaffrey's going to get his first touchdown. It's coming. It's been a bust so far in fantasy, but it's coming. Knocker, what do you got in this one here for the spread on the Saints at the Panthers? 0-2 versus 2-0 Panthers.
I would have
This
to
is
think.
still a morning game, 10 a.m. game.
I would have to think the Panthers are favored by at least a touchdown, with 7 points.
Okay.
I'm going to say the Panthers by 4.5.
Knocker wins by a half point, man. -6 for Carolina there. So -6 Knocker. All right, good job. Knox, are you in the lead right now? Are you leading?
No, it's 5-3.
Ooh, smoking him over there.
Smoking.
Is he winning?
Yes.
Oh, you got to come back, man.
He's a cheater.
You know what's funny? We even gave you double points for that. You're
Yeah,
still down 5-3.
you're still down.
That still doesn't mean you're not a cheater.
Knocker, when you guess.
You're cheating on the rest of them. I just don't know it.
Misinterpreted the rules.
Oh, man. Like I said, I'm taking
I'm not cheating. You just misinterpreted the rules.
Misinterpreted the rules.
I'm going to take the Panthers in this one, but
Semantics.
I'm going to take the Saints in the points. I will take those 6 points to the Saints, but I do think the Panthers win outright. It's a divisional game. I think it's somewhat close. Saints can score, even though the Panthers' defense is good, so I still think they get it close. I'm going to go Panthers here. I'm going to go 23-20 Panthers.
God, that Panthers offense is the second.
I know.
Second worst.
If
to
this
the
was
Giants.
if this was in New Orleans, I'm going Saints all the way, but it's in Carolina. Saints are outdoors.
F them. I'm taking the Panthers, but I'm taking the Saints in the point.
Yeah, see me too. That's what I'm doing too. Okay.
I think this is going to
Cam?
be the upset of the week. I'm taking the Saints.
Okay,
I
you go
said
with
the Saints would
Okay.
get 1 of 2 against Carolina. I don't have faith in Carolina's offense.
No Greg Olsen in this game.
That's going to be missed hugely against
Mm-hmm.
the Saints offense. And you know what? The Saints actually did a lot better against the Patriots than I thought they would. I mean, they gave up a lot of points, which is expected, but offensively, they're still pretty dynamic. So
Yeah.
I'll take the Saints.
Okay. All right, Knock. Let's get to our next one. Here's going to be a big. I think this is going to be a big blowout of the week. But this team is.
Oh, and by the way, sorry, Josh, didn't
Yeah.
mean to interrupt, but we did ask the question and we did get a response,
Yeah.
so we want to make sure. As for road games, the last time the Browns opened as a favorite in one of those came in October of 2014. They opened as a 4-point favorite for the game in Jacksonville. Well, of course, they didn't cover. So that was from my boy Chabby.
Was that from Chabby?
Yeah, so Chabby, thank
Thanks
you
for
very much
looking
for
that up,
that, buddy. I
Chabby.
appreciate that.
Or
My
thank you,
how
Siri.
bad was Jacksonville?
Right? How bad were you?
Well,
4 years ago, the Browns were a favorite in your home stadium.
It's not even that they were a favorite; it's that they were a 4-point favorite.
Yeah.
Like if they were like a 1.5, you'd be like, okay, that's it's a pick'em game. Basically.
This next
Okay,
game.
hang on.
Yeah.
Someone sent me this also.
Yeah.
From Jeffrey On. Bud Knocker, show him this. Simeon's rating through the first 16 starts is better than that of Mariota, Winston, Newton through 16 starts, and 0.7 points behind Ryan's.
I'm telling
So
you,
that's not bad.
All right,
he's-
Jeffrey
hasn't
Hahn,
been
you know what I
terrible.
think about that stat after 2 games?
Oh my God! Who the hell
You're Mr.
cares?
Statman!
You know what?
You're Mr. Statman!
Yeah, but I'm
Josh.
I'm full season stats.
Oh!
Josh,
Jeffrey, fuck you for looking up those stats.
Trevor Simeon.
Thank you, Jeffrey, proving my
Simeon
point.
threw for 3,500 yards
Fucking
last
Jeffrey.
year. They had the worst running game in the NFL last year with one of the worst offensive lines. He did very well considering this team. Their ceiling's elevated now that he's finally playing there. The offensive line's better. CJ's back.
They trust him. The receivers trust him, and the team trusts him. It has a lot to do with it.
Okay, all
It's a
right.
good thing going on.
All right, next game here.
Good for
It's gonna
Twitter.
be-
Good Twitter people.
This team has played pretty well, actually, even though they're 0-2 knocker. And this team that's playing them, you guys think is highly overrated. So let's get to this game.
Steelers versus Bears.
Steelers versus Bears. Oh, no. One of my top 5 teams is going to go to 3-0 after this week, but they shouldn't be there, right, guys?
It's
'Cause
the
they-
Bears!
I don't care. They're fucking 3-0.
Because they played the
Bears!
they played
Fuck me.
they played the Browns and the Bears.
You guys are shit at this
They
point.
played the Browns and the Bears, and you want to anoint them as a Super Bowl
Right?
champion. Get out
I'm
of here.
not annoying them, but they're
Please.
top 5 teams. Stop banging on the Steelers.
They've played 2 of the worst 3 teams in the
Damn you
NFL.
two.
Thank you.
It's a heated show today. Well,
My
what do you guys
God.
think the spread is here? If you guys think the Steelers are so overrated, they must be not a big favorite,
You're
right?
first.
7.5 Steelers.
9.
All right, let's see. So, no, Knocker's going with 9.
If your team's that good, they should be favored
What'd you
by
say?
double digits.
7.5.
Ding, ding, ding for Cam. Right on the nose,
That's
Cam.
bullshit.
Man.
You're such a cheater, Cam.
You're so bitter.
He's
so
You know, I wish I could
Remember
see
how-
it. I wish I could see your screen because they're probably sitting right in front of you.
I'll do
Oh
it.
yeah, I saw you hit the button.
No,
I saw you hit the button.
I hit the
delete,
button.
delete, delete.
Cam, remember how happy this guy was picking picks the last 2 weeks? Like, I'm so good at this. These professionals get paid
All
for
I've
this
been
shit.
doing, is
totally
literally
crushing his
clicking for
Sure.
picks
You're
and
crushing,
Sure you have.
You're crushing his dreams. So last week he's like, man, I better know these ESPN announcements. Fuck these guys. I guess now you're just working them.
Oh, shut up and let's keep going.
Steelers on the road
Steelers
against
win,
the
they
Bears.
cover.
If
Steelers win and they cover. I'm agreeing with that, Cam.
Knocker would have been correct if it was at home. They would have given them 2 more points. I'd say 7.5 on the road. Yeah, Steelers they cover.
Steelers
Easy.
can cover. All right, next game up here, Knock. We'll
Here,
get
I'll
to,
turn my screen to him too, since he's so
We'll
bitter.
get to 2 more, and then we're going to go to break here. Get 2
Freaking
more
white
games.
people, I swear. Constantly cheating us. Stole our land, stole our state. Still effing us.
All right, Knock. Next game up.
Here, how you like these beads? Let me take Manhattan.
Oh my God, that was fantastic.
Hey, France,
Oh.
you know what? We want all this Louisiana Purchase. If you don't, we're going to attack you. We surrender, church.
We love France.
You know what?
love
You know what? If you guys didn't think corn was an acceptable trading currency, then you wouldn't be in this problem.
Knocker, I think for the remainder of this process,
If we didn't have Slick Willie land on our shores, we'd have been just fine.
Knocker, I think for the rest of this process that he has to keep his computer like that so you can see what he's looking at.
I've literally
That's
just
only
been
fair.
clicking
I
pigskin
think you-
pick'ems.
Okay, Knock. Next game up here. This one's going to be a
You want to
great-
see all my Twitter mentions too?
It's going to be a good game here, Knocker. Both these teams 2-0 here. Here we go.
Falcons versus Lions.
Yes.
Falcons versus Lions here, Knocker. Both these teams 2-0. Look, Lions look real good against the Giants, but hey, anyone could at this point, right? Falcons struggled again against the Bears in Week 1. Showed up and just shellacked Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, Knocker, on Sunday Night Football. It's you're up first here in our battle of who can get the spread right. What do you got
Short week for the Lions.
at home?
Indoor game. Atlanta's going to feel right at home. Nice big win. The home team usually gets 3 points. So I think this is going to be Atlanta minus 2.5.
I'm gonna say Atlanta minus 3.5.
Oh, you guys get a tie. It's -3 on that
I was going to say 3.
Oh, I know.
You know what?
I thought you were going to say 3.
swear I was gonna say 3.
I was
You know
thinking,
what?
you know what, Father, son, I had that moment.
In spirit,
Why did you do that?
in spirit of The Price is Right, he should be right.
I had Falcons minus 3.
I don't
'cause
win.
the-
You went over. You lose.
Oh, yeah, you
I don't.
lose.
I don't
You
win.
went over.
I don't win my showcase. I don't get anything.
No, you win nothing.
Oh, my
You
God.
win a parting gift. You'll like it.
You like that?
I'm taking that point.
Oh, yeah, you should take the point.
Bam.
We'll get
Right here. I wrote it right there. Look.
Why are you second guessing
Falcons
yourself
minus
then?
3.
Oh my God, it's hilarious.
Because of me.
He's right on the nail.
I wrote it right there, right on the nail, man.
Yeah, nail on the
Man,
head.
well, Knocker, what are you going to go in this one here? Falcons, Lions. Going to be a great
I
game.
think it's going to be a great game.
I'm not
I
buying-
think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
I'm going Falcons.
Falcons going to win, though.
Yep, I'm going Falcons as well.
This
Cam?
is where the Lions become the Lions. Falcons,
Right.
Falcons, the points.
I think it's going to be
Falcons
I
minus
think,
the
I
points,
think that line's right on. I think it's going to be a pretty close game.
I think Falcons win by 10.
This-
I think
The
they
Falcons
win
are
by
going to
10.
win by a touchdown.
Yeah,
This might be
right,
a great
7-10.
game once again to bet the over. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is, but
Not bad. In a dome. You
I
need
would
lots of
imagine
kicks.
it's got to be close to 50.
Yeah. Oh, the over-under?
Yeah.
Here, I got it
47,
for you.
49.
you know what? I would think it'd be even over 50.
Let me see.
I think it'd be like
It's, at,
52.
it's right at 50.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's right there. So, all right, Knock, last game up before
Take the
we
over in that
take
game.
a break here. Then we got Knocker's Song of the Week coming up and Shot of the Week, so stick around for that. Last one here before we get to a break. Oh, this one's going to be a great game, too.
Buccaneers versus Vikings.
Buccaneers versus Vikings here, Knocker. Buccaneers defense looked amazing last week, but it is the Bears, and they did have a couple, that extra week off that might have helped. But here we go in week 2 here, Knocker. The Buccaneers and the Vikings. Sam Bradford, I think, will play in this one, right? Sam Bradford will. Okay. I'm gonna go. Well, what's the spread? It goes you, Cam, first, right? Spread
No,
to you
I
first?
think because he took the last one.
Okay, so he goes first.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I took the Falcons first. Remember
okay,
I said
yeah.
2.5. I
Okay.
said what I wrote
What do you
down, which
got?
is 3.
Minnesota at home. I'm going to take Minnesota by a field goal.
Knocker.
The Vikings are going to play, even if Sam Bradford plays, he's going to be very limited. He's hurt, as usual. The Buccaneers coming off a really, really, really nice win last week. I am going to say it's going to be Minnesota by 2.
Well, I wish I had the answer for you guys because they don't have a spread on this game. So you guys both
Right?
get a
Because
point.
they don't know if
They don't
Bradford's
know if
freaking
Bradford's
playing.
going to play in this one. With that being said,
Well,
I
thanks
will.
for making us guess it like dickheads.
I wanted to see
Hello,
what you guys
Ryan.
thought. No, maybe when it comes out, people are listening to this podcast. They're like, "Hey, Knock was right on." That's
Why
what
don't
it
you
kinda
guess
should
something
be.
that's not real? Why don't you guess an imaginary thing
I'm
that
gonna
we can
go-
waste our time on?
I'm going to go with the Bucks on the road here. I don't care if Sam Bradford plays or not. I think the Bucks are a better
If
team.
Bradford plays, it's going to be very, very, very immobile, which
Okay.
totally limits what they're doing.
So what are you going to go with here?
I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Got the Buccaneers. All
Yes,
right,
sir.
Cam.
As much as I love the
Knocker, give me that
Buccaneers,
song again. What is it? Show me the song. Go
as
ahead.
as much as I love the Buccaneers, I'm going to take Minnesota at home because I think Jameis throws a couple bad interceptions this week. I think he has a bad week.
There's a reason why you're number one spot, baby. Taking
I
the
like-
Minnesota Vikings.
I like Xavier Rhodes. I like their defense. Be able to turn the ball over, run with Dalvin Cook. I take them and the points probably.
Yep. All right, Knock. When we get back, we're going to get to shot of the week. So you line up your shots. Knock, I'm going to take one tonight. Take a fatty.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a fatty tonight. Big shot of the week here.
Going to take a
I'm
fatty.
going to take a fatty load in the mouth when we get back right here on the Sportscast.
Hey, can I introduce my freaking song?
You don't like it after when they're like, oh, I like that song. Tell me what it was. Or do you want the night before?
Whatever, man. It's your
No,
show.
go. No, go ahead. Go. No. Go. What is the song?
That's a fun little song, man. This is back in the
I haven't
real.
heard this song.
This is back in. Yeah, you have. This
I
is
haven't.
back in the MTV days when MTV actually showed music videos, what have you. It was a fun little kind of space deal. It's a fun little song from Mike and the Mechanics. It's called "Silent Running."
Young Buck from
Check it out.
G-Unit. His on.
That ain't
Peace
it.
up, A-Town.
I'm quite certain that that's not it.
You don't like Young Buck?
Didn't even
coming
know
on.
what it was, G. But I know that's not Silent Running.
We'll be back
From
after
Mike
this.
and
Here
the
you go.
Mechanics.
Mike and the Mechanics.
Enjoy this. If you get a chance
It's
to go
not
back,
featuring Drake.
right? If you go back and check the video out on this song, it's a really cool little video on this, kind of a Star Wars kind of theme on this. It's a badass song, man. Check it out.